let's talk budget. How do we get started? Well, before we get there, let's talk about why you need a budget. You need a budget so that you can tell your money where to go, and so you know exactly how you're spending it. If you don't have any idea of how you're spending your money, or how much money you're spending on a certain category, then you'll never be able to see your money at the end of the month. Are you ever tired of having more month than you do money? Well, a budget is a way to get out of that. So let's start. The easiest way to do it is by taking your monthly income, okay? And then we'll break it down by weekly if that's how you get paid. So monthly, you're going to write whatever your monthly income down is, okay? And that's going to be your take-home income. Whatever you bring home in your check each month is how we're going to plan our budget, okay? That's step one. Step two is to write down all of your fixed monthly expenses. So what are those? The biggest one would be your housing payment, whether that is your mortgage or your rent. The next largest fixed monthly income is going to be your car payment, whatever that is. After that, your fixed monthly incomes or bills are like your cable bill. Forgive me, I'm looking at my notes. So your cable bill, your car insurance premiums, your monthly minimum balances on your credit cards, your student loan payments, your life insurance premiums, and your subscriptions. So these amounts that you're writing down are amounts that you can count on every month being just about the same. The next step is to write down your fluctuating expenses. And so these are things that change monthly, and they could be your water bill, your electricity bill, your gas, and your groceries. These things change based on your electricity changes based on how you're using your lights and running the dishwasher or things like that throughout the month. And your water bill, same thing, it fluctuates. Gas, how much are you driving? When, where are you going? Are you taking trips with girlfriends and whatnot? So those would be your fluctuating expenses. And from there, you're going to subtract your monthly fixed expenses from your monthly income, okay? And so once you do that, that will leave you an amount that you have to work with once you've taken care of all of your fixed things. And then once you look at your fluctuating expenses, you're going to figure out how much you need to account for each month for those things. And then from there, whatever is remaining is what you need to account for, okay? So you're going to, how you figure out your fluctuating things and what you need to account for is by looking at your past 3 months worth of bank statements. That will tell you about, on average, how much you're spending for your electricity, how much you're spending on water, on average, how much you're spending on gas, and how much you're spending on groceries. And that'll help you get to your average amount. And that's the amount that you want to put into your budget, because in the event that you go under that, you always have that money set aside, and then you can roll it over into the next month just in case that month you go over on those fluctuating bills. Okay, and then you need to account for every dollar. That means you need to account for the coffee trips that you take to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. You need to account for the trips that you take through the drive-through. You need to account for those in your eating out budget. And you need to account for eating out at dinner time. And you put all of this into your budget so that you can see where your money is. So Dave Ramsey has an app called Every Dollar. And what that does is tell your money where to go. You run your money doesn't run you. How you do that is you tell it where to go. You give it a name. So if you're going to go out for coffee every day and you're not going to give that up, what you're going to do is tell your money, this is how much we're going to spend on coffee this month. And then once you've gotten your monthly budget down, then you can split it in half, and that's how much you need to account for bi-weekly. Okay, so you can split your car payment down the middle and pay it bi-weekly, and that'll help you pay it off just a little bit faster when you split that down, because bi-weekly means that you are having 26 checks per per year, which means you are making one extra payment per year just by doing it bi-weekly. That's an easy way to save you some money on your car payment. Okay, so this is how we make a budget. Come back so you can budget with me, and I'll show you exactly how I do it with my check and my income, and how I break all of that down for me. Thank you for joining us.